Morning students, today we will start the chapter that is spoilage of food and its preservation. So spoilage of food, yesterday I told you that when you throw foods, then it is known as the spoilage. No, it is known as spoiling the food. And after that, if you keep the food for future use, that is if you keep it to eat tomorrow, then it is known as the preservation. Okay? So how food gets spoiled? Food gets spoiled when we keep outside. Okay, like yes, if we keep suppose you made dal at home. Okay, and if you keep the dal outside the home, not outside the home, if you keep that food at outside, okay, not inside the fridge and not inside the refrigerator, and you keep it outside, then what will happen? The dal will become spoiled or it will get waste, yes or no? So this is known as the spoilage. So how this spoilage took place? There when you keep food outside and not keeping it inside the refrigerator, then there are germs in the food, okay, in the air, in the moisture, the air we take, yes or no, oxygen we take, there is air like oxygen and carbon dioxide outside. So this air which is present in the air used to damage the food, okay, and in that air some germs are there, and that germs can cause decay in the food. The germs grow faster in presence of air and moisture at room temperature. Therefore, the food gets spoiled more quickly under this condition. So, how do food get spoiled? Food gets spoiled when it is not packed properly or stored in unsuitable surroundings. Okay, due to the action of natural factors like water, air, and heat, food get spoiled. So, why we keep in food? Why we keep the food in refrigerator? Because inside the refrigerator the temperature is very cold. That is very cold, yes or not? So that cold air keep the food preserve, okay, keep the food in a good condition. Therefore we should keep the food inside the fridge. Food like fruits, vegetables, meats, etc. get spoiled fast. They are called perishable foods. So fruits, vegetable, if we keep at home simply, or meat, etc., they will get spoiled fast. So they are known as the perishable food. Okay, indications of food spoilage. So how we will know that the food is spoiled? We will get a bad smell. Foul smell means bad smell. Then swollen top or bottom and unusual smell from the can. Yes, if we get a bad smell from the can food means in a can bottle, okay, then we will know that the food is decayed, that is food is spoiled. Okay, fruits and vegetables, we will see that the fruits are becoming black in color, yes or no? You can see the fruits like apple is becoming black in color. Then this is what, these are all the indications of the spoilage of food. Okay, so all these things, how to protect the fruits? By preserving it. Okay, now what is food preservation? We used to keep the food inside a refrigerator, that is known as freezing. Okay, when in summers food gets spoiled very easily as germs are more active in warm conditions, that is in hot conditions germs become more active, and in hot days you can see that the food get more easily spoiled than in the winter days. In winter days if you keep things outside, then it will not get spoiled, but during the summer days the food will get spoiled in a very fast rate. Okay, so we should do freezing. Then canning means we should store fruits inside can bottles, you know. Okay, so that may lead to food preservation. Preservation means food protection. Okay, drying means, yes, some fruits are dried up in the sun so that fruits don't get spoiled. Like fish are dried, so that after that we can eat the dry fish for many days, yes or no? And some vegetables like ginger and spinach, methi leaves, cauliflower, all these are preserved by drying them in the sun. So if we dry them in the sun, that food will become, we can eat that food for many days. That is called drying. Okay, when you keep the food in the sun, then it is known as drying. Then pickling means making achars. Okay, achar, you eat achar. Pickling means achar. So there are different kinds of achar you get to eat. So what people used to give there? In achar, people used to give vinegar, salt, yes or no? So that keeps the achar protected, and we can eat the achar for at least 1 year, yes or no? Not 1 year, 6 months you can eat that achar. Adding preservation, as I told you just now, sugar, salt, vinegar are given in the achar. They are mixed up, and after that we can eat achar, and that keeps the achar protected for long time. That is called adding preservations. Preservation means salt, sugar, vinegar are good things or not adding to the food. Then these good things adding to the foods are known as the preservations. Okay, now pasteurization. So milk, when you eat milk, what happens? You boil the milk, and after that you drink the milk, yes or no? Your mother boil the milk, and after that she serves the milk to you. Then what happens? That milk, the germs inside the milk get destroyed. Okay, that germs inside the milk used to get killed. Okay, when you boil the milk. Therefore you should always drink boiled milk, and that boiling of the milk is known as pasteurization. Boiling of milk is called pasteurization. Advantages of food preservation. Food preservation has the following advantages. If you preserve food, then what it will happen? It decreases food wastage. Yes, if you keep food in a good condition, then less food will get wasted. Then a storage period of food. Yes, it makes it possible for us to get fruits and vegetables even in off season. Nowadays we get mangoes and apples throughout the years. Yes, mangoes and apple juice you can find through the whole year, right? Why? Because of food preservation. Some chemicals and some like preservations are added there, so that we can eat that food for a longer time. Okay, so this is all about the lesson. You see and try to understand. I explain it in a very easy way, short way. You read the lesson, then you will understand it nicely. Okay, so some of the answers I gave you, and tomorrow I will give you all the question and answers. Okay, this you try to do, and from here I will give you tomorrow, and we shall finish the chapter. Okay, so this is enough for today. See you in the next class.